Hey guys, got a great battle here using a new 6 gem team, using same Mamoswine though, but I'm using a Sword Stance Garchomp, Life Orb Greninja, Banded Talonflame, just offensive Rapid Spinner, Excadrill, and Chesto Resto Rotom Wash. So my opponent actually has a Heatran, so let's disregard that for now. Let's just pretend Pokebank is open and whatnot. And I'm not sure if Roserade is legal yet either, but anyways, let's get into the match. Um, yeah, PO still had. I don't think they're really gonna fix what's available in Gen 6 or not at the moment, so it's good practice actually against to see what your team would be good and bad against. And my team actually is pretty bad against. Oh no, it's actually fine against Heatran, but it's pretty bad against Rotom Wash, and you're gonna see right here. This Rotom Wash gives me a lot of trouble. So I don't know why it says Mamoswine right there. Should be Rotom Wash. Um, some sort of glitch, I guess. But anyways, I'm just gonna. We both lead off for Rotom Washes. In retrospect, I probably should have led with I don't know, Excadrill predicting the Rotom Wash lead. And why is this battle taking? Okay, so Evolt switches first. That does a lot. So I'm guessing it's not. Okay, well, yeah, I'm guessing to me it's not really offensive because that did that much, but I'm not really sure what kind of set it is, but we'll see later. We see later that it has Thunderbolt, so that's good information. So I popped the air balloon, not too crucial, I believe. I'm just gonna take this opportunity to send in my Mamoswine, aka Rotom Wash. This replay viewer is really bad. Anyways, I'm gonna take this opportunity to set up my rocks. I'm not gonna try and kill the Heatran right here because these rocks are going to be quite important if like Diddle's going to come in and out and this Rotom is going to come in and out. The Rotom Wash switch here was pretty obvious, but I'm not going to overpredict at the moment. And if I went for Icicle Crash on Heatran, it's not. It's just going to make me look like a fool. I switch back into my Rotom Wash to take a Hydro Pump, and I live on 1%, which is like, I don't know, 6 HP or something, which is good because my opponent does not have anything to set up hazards, which means that I can rest up on the opportunity that I can when I find an opportunity. So I'm going to switch out right here, go into Excadrill because I have the Mold Breaker. Now I'm going to predict my opponent to switch into Gliscor because Gliscor can fully wall Excadrill. So I'm going to make a double switch and head, whoops, mouse went out of the way there. I'm going to make a double switch and just go uh, into my Mam wait, yeah, I go into my Mamoswine. Yes, because even though Gliscor is defensively bulky, it does not want to take an Icicle Crash from Mamoswine. This is figured out later. This is a sub-toxic stall, which is really annoying. So it goes for Protect just to scout, see what I would do. Obviously, I'm gonna go for Icicle Crash. Now I'm gonna predict a switch into either Heatran or Rotom. Most probably Rotom because Heatran does not want to switch into an Earthquake, regardless of what I do. So I'm going to double switch into Greninja. I don't know, maybe I should put Grass on this, but he's going to get some recovery because I'm guessing it's an offensive. I'm going to go for a U-turn. Luckily, it's not, yeah, luckily it's not Scarf. I don't think we established that yet, but I'm going to go U-turn into, I believe, my Garchomp because Garchomp can take a Hydro Pump. Not very well, but it can take it better than my anything else on my team, really. Water's a pretty big weakness on this team. I'm gonna go for a Dragon Claw just to weaken it to the point where if it switches in to rocks, it's gonna die. So, uh, I guess my Gliscor. I guess my opponent's sending Gliscor to predicting the U-turn? That doesn't seem like a smart move, actually. So, my opponent hides behind the sub. I'm gonna take this opportunity to rest get all my HP back, and I'm going to send in Excadrill because Excadrill on an air balloon fully walls the Sub Protect set. Sub Protect Toxic Stall. Basically, okay, now here there's going to be a bunch of turns where it's just me trying to break his sub and whittle him down. While, yeah, while I don't even know how to describe it, but basically, see, it's just Sub Protect, Sub Protect. He's trying to PB stall me, but it's in this point he sends it into Absol. I go for a Shadow Claw, get the crit. which I don't think is very important because I don't think a Mega Absol can live in Earthquake anyways, even if it didn't crit. But the Sucker Punch does a lot. Steel does not resist Dark anymore, which is unfortunate, but at least I did not die. And because he popped my Air Balloon, I can no longer uh, wall this Gliscor completely either. So I'm gonna just break the sub, and he's gonna take me out with Earthquake, which gets me an opportunity to bring in Greninja. Greninja does a lot of work. He's gonna protect just to get a bit of HP back and scout to see what I'm doing. I'm gonna go for Hydro Pump. He's gonna send his Ditto now, and this Ditto gets kind of annoying. I'm gonna switch it up and go for Dark Pulse because it'll hit everything neutrally, even including the Heatran, which is really nice. So I don't know what he's gonna do. He's just gonna U-turn, so I'm gonna sack my Mamoswine because I don't really need the priority anymore in Ice Shard. He doesn't have any dragons. So he's gonna go back out. The Stealth Rocks is really helping me at this point. The Roserade's gonna come in. I'm gonna send in Greninja, and thanks to Protein, uh, Ice Beam will do a lot and KO it. He's gonna send him back, and he's gonna send him back as the. I paused right there because I didn't really see Protein activate in the log, but I guess they don't really show that in the log. I'm gonna send in Talonflame. Talonflame's my weakest member right now because it gets walled by Heatran, gets walled by Rotom, but Rotom's dead anyway, so what does it matter? So Ditto comes in. It's not banded, so it's not gonna do that much to me. And by that I mean it's not gonna KO me. I'm just gonna KO it back with my own Brave Bird. Gliscor is going to come in. I think that was a bad play. I think he really should have went into Heatran because Heatran does not care about anything if Talonflame does, especially since my Talonflame is banded. I would have been locked into Brave Bird, but he makes a slightly worse play and goes into Gliscor and just knocks me out with a Toxic, funnily enough. And now it's down to my two versus his two. This Rotom Mamoswine mix-up thing is really starting to get on my nerves. Hydro Pump got nerfed. It went to 110 base power. I think it was still 80 accuracy previously, but basically it lost 10 power, and I'm somehow hitting all my Hydro Pumps, which is really nice. And now here it's just a bunch of stalling. Luckily I don't miss any of my Hydro Pumps. And then when I feel that he's gonna protect, I'm gonna take the chance and go into Greninja, and Greninja is just gonna clean up from here. Yeah, because I just keep going for Ice Beam. There's no reason to overpredict at this point. Hydro Pump, if it missed, that would have been unfortunate, but Rotom might have been able to clean up anyways. Might have, depending. No, I don't think so. If it missed, it might have been game over. But at this point now, it's game over. And yeah, that was actually a really good battle. This team, I just tried it out today, so there's still definitely a couple of flaws. I'm looking to go ahead and fix those flaws, maybe fix up that ground weakness a bit. But the thing is, I want to try using Talonflame, and if I have to use Talonflame, I have to use a Rapid Spinner. So yeah, but that was the battle. It was really interesting. Got to see what Heatran can do in this 6th gen environment. It walls Talonflame, but my opponent didn't use it correctly. So that was the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more in the future.